My name is John, and I am a nobody. Today we're going to chat about somebody who you know, or you've heard, but you probably don't know his name. And his name was Benny Benjamin. You've probably heard him because he played on Signed, Sealed, Delivered. He was the drummer. And he played on a lot of other classic Motown hits with the Funk Brothers. The Funk Brothers had three different drummers. There was Benny Benjamin, and then there was Pistol Allen, and there was Oriole Jones. I had the huge luck of seeing Oriole Jones when he was touring with the Funk Brothers. And on bass they had Bob Babbitt, who played on Signed, Sealed, Delivered. The great thing about the drum track for Signed, Sealed, Delivered is that there are no cymbals on it. And this is quite important for this story. So my personal theory is that they were in the pawn shop because he was well known for having what we call today a problem with what's it called, drugs or whatever, or alcohol. But if you listen to the track, it's really high in the mix, just like the bass is really high, because they're so great. The track is so great from the rhythm section. It's what they do is just excellent. So I've been on tour with Nicky in a lot of different countries, and I've been playing most of the time with a good drummer called Stefan, who was very capable, and he did some good work with Nicky, lots of good work, and we had some brilliant times. He was a nice-looking French guy, and we had many wonderful adventures together. He's a lovely, lovely man. I'd like to make that clear. But he was also very charming, and we were playing once at a wedding in Austria, and I was talking to this girl at the bar, and I was single, and the girl was nice, and we were getting on really well until Stefan came over and said hello in his wonderful French accent, speaking German. Kennen wir uns von irgendwo? That was it for me. It was finished. Everything was finished. She only had eyes for Stefan, which I can understand from a female's perspective. Years later, I was playing with Nicky in a gallery showing Rolling Stones photos. Now, most drummers have one of two favorite drummers who are their idols. One is from Led Zeppelin, the drummer from Led Zeppelin, John Bonham, and the other one is the drummer from The Police, Stuart Copeland. When I met Nicky, we soon got onto the subject of guitar players, and I mentioned Ronnie Wood because I enjoyed his guitar playing with the Faces. But Ronnie Wood was in the Rolling Stones, so, you know, I was in the band already. You know, I had my own hair, and that was it. But when he asked Stefan who his favorite drummer was, and he said Stuart Copeland from The Police, Nicky didn't call him again for like 6 months. If he'd mentioned the Stones or said Charlie Watts, he would have been in the band as well. But that's the way things work. So I was playing in a little gallery showing the Rolling Stones photo, and I'd invited, or Vera, a good friend of mine, a lovely, lovely woman, she'd invited this strange woman down as a blind date to come and meet me. And she turned up. But before she turned up, I said to Stefan, look, I don't want to hear any more of this Entschuldigung, kennen wir uns für irgendwo stuff, you know. Hello, I'm sorry, but do I know you? Have we not met before? I don't want to hear any of this stuff in this charming French accent. And God bless him, he stayed away. So the woman came down to the gig. The gig was fine. And after, I didn't ask her if she'd liked the band or anything. I just asked her, what do you think of the drummer? And she said, zu viel Blech. Too much metal. So too many cymbals. And I thought to myself, my God, that's incredible. That she's not a musician, but she can hear that.